is over there. And we're about to get back when the road widens out to be 4-lane. Now in Flamborough. Flamborough was like a large area that was made up of a lot of little hamlets and towns and whatnot. And they got sucked into the super city of Hamilton. And nothing ever good came of that. BMW. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's almost like a purplish blue. Now, just for laughs, this concession coming up here, right here, I think it is, yeah, right there. Down that road where it ends, there's a nudist camp that's been there for like 50 years. Now, when you think of nudist camps, you think of like 20-year-old, you know, gorgeous. Oh, no. It's like 60, 70, 80-year-old. The only reason I know that is a friend of mine used to work for the beer company and used to deliver beer there. And he used to tell me there's some things you can't unsee. Freelton right here, which is again part of Flamborough. There's an antique mark. You might have saw it when I drove by talking about the nudist camp. Again, it's a farming community, but there's actually a lot of houses in here now. Subdivisions over there and over here as well. That's all from probably the last 25 years. See why I don't really come down this road very often. It's pretty boring. You know, there's a lot of traffic. Everyone seems to be in a rush. Like I'm doing almost 10 kilometers over the limit and everybody's passing me. Like the police do patrol the area, but I think unless you're doing like 15 or 20 over, they're not even going to look at you because 10 kilometers is nothing. Looks like somebody wants to do some more development. rectangular gray, white signs with black text on them are usually zoning applications. Someone wants to put something in there, and the local neighbors and whatnot get to comment on it. Sometimes it's nothing special. It just means they want to like put an addition on the barn. But sometimes it's like, well, I want to build 70 houses, or a helicopter landing pad, or something like that. So you always got to pay attention to the zoning changes. It's like whenever you see the real estate agents, when you watch these TV shows, people are selling houses. Oh look, yeah, you can add a second floor here, no problem. Or look at that view. And it's like, well, if you don't have a good agent who would actually check into it, and unfortunately, the majority of them are not. They can find out very simply if the zoning allows for a 10-story apartment building in the property next door. Because you might have a great view when you buy the house, and the next year they're starting to put a 25-story building in front of you. It's like in New York, they understand, like New York City, they understand that, because when people go to buy, multi-million-dollar apartments in New York City, the agents are telling them that, okay, if there's going to be building in front of them or not, because you have to sue your ass off for that sort of stuff, for not doing your due diligence. But I remember a real estate agent, my buddy was buying a cottage, and we were out looking at all these different cottages, and she's like, oh, this is a loud truck, go away. But anyways, she's looking at this and that, and she said, oh yeah, you can do this, you can do that. And I'm going like, no, you can't do this sort of stuff, because you're within, I know for a fact you're only allowed to build within a certain amount of distance of water. Like when they built cottages, in the 30s and 40s and whatnot, you could build it wherever you wanted, because there wasn't really the buildings process around. But now it's like you have to be X number of feet from water, be it either fresh water or like a lake or a river, stream, or even a swamp. And then your septic system has to be X amount of distance from all these different things as well. So sometimes, yeah, you could maybe put an addition on this place, but sometimes you can't. Like my buddy had a cottage, the first one he owned, and the next door neighbor bought this cottage, and they wanted to put this big place in, but the zoning didn't allow it. And they were trying everything they could to try to do it, and every time it would come up, they get turned down. And it was like, it was like having a 2-year-old saying, like, can I have an ice cream? Can I have an ice cream? It's like, can I build this big house? And the answer kept coming back, no. But like, he's I think he sold this place now, but it was like 30 years of this person constantly, can I build here? Can I build there? And it's like, no. But in some places, you ask them enough, they go, oh yeah, go ahead. Then they wonder why the residents get mad at government, like when you don't even follow your own rules. Get nervous when all of a sudden you see a bunch of brake lights and there's no real reason for it. And judging by how the fact that everyone's speeding back up again, I think somebody just tapped the brakes and everybody freaked. kid, we used to turn here at this road here to go to Flamborough Speedway, which is not this street here, it's the next one down, the No Grove Side Road. It's a small little, like, 1/8 of a mile oval track, but it's different. And you want a dinosaur for your front yard, or a moose or horses? This is the place. That place has been selling that stuff forever, by the way. Sort of rolling into Flamborough now. Like, Flamborough, believe it or not, never used to be all the way out to the Highway 6, but now it is. It's encroaching pretty far over. Oh, it's getting cloudy out now. Over here because I'm actually going to be turning left up at the stoplight where Highway 5 and 6 cross. But again, you can see here why I don't drive down Highway 6 very often. You know, it might be a little different if we had like a 200-mile-an-hour speed limit, but we don't. It's like 80. Right here where they're seeing these signs here for a future business located, that used to be a miniature golf course, a go-kart track, and there was a movie theater, like an outdoor theater there. It was pretty cool. Went there a few times. And now we are at Highway 5 and 6. So I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe I should have warned you to have a coffee or a Red Bull or a Monster first before watching it, because it is kind of boring, but anyways. DeathsStalker signing off.